Báwo ni ẹ̀yin tèmi? Ẹ káàárọ̀, ẹ káàsán tàbí ẹ káalẹ́, depending on your time zone and when you are seeing this video. Welcome to another lesson on this channel. I am Fatai Oyeyemi, your virtual Yoruba teacher. So this lesson is going to be the third and the last video on the topic pronouns in Yoruba, that is ọ̀rọ̀ àfarajọ orúkọ. In the first part, we look at the 4 types of the pronoun. The second, and we took the number 1 type. In the second video, we look at the second and the third type of the pronouns. In case you missed that, please go through the channel and familiarize yourself with what we've done before on Yoruba pronoun. And in this video, we'll be taking a look at the 4th type of pronouns, that is interrogative pronouns. Then when we're done with that, we'll be taking a look at the differences between the Yoruba and the English pronoun. So without wasting much of our time, let's just go straight to the work. Interrogative pronoun, we have 2. So we have who and what. Who is ta. Now, interrogative now, that means you are asking a question about a person. That is interrogative pronoun, ta. Now, who is that? For example, who is that? Ta niyen. Ta ni iyen. So let's just take that. So we say, e.g., who is that? Ta ni iyen. So you can see this sentence now have 2 pronouns in it. The first one is who and that. Ta ni iyen, who is that? And what? Ki. So, for example, what is that? Ki ni iyen. So we have who, ta, and what, ki. So this one is just basic and straight to the point. It's not that complex. Having covered the 4 types of pronoun, what are now the major or minor differences between the English pronoun and the Yoruba pronoun? So majorly, I just summarize all these differences into 4. So we have 1, the tonal system. 2, the specific pronoun difference. 3, respect and politeness. And 4, contextualization. So in just 1 or 2 sentences, let's explain all these differences, how Yoruba pronoun differs from the English pronoun. Looking at the number 1, the tonal system. Now, in more than 1 video, I've mentioned it that the Yoruba language is a tonal language. So that means the tone with which you call a word can change the difference. Now, for example, in the previous video, I was talking about the possessive pronoun, re, that is yours and his. They are both written the same way, R-E, re. But now, the tone separates them. When I say re, that is re, but re, do. So, this is one of the many things where the tone with which you call a word can change the meaning. So, English doesn't have that. For example, now your, then his or hers. Whereas both your and his or hers in Yoruba language is re. English language has a pronoun for the sexes, like for male and female, we have his and hers. But in Yoruba language, there's nothing like that. We just have 1 pronoun for everybody. Then specific pronoun difference. When we're talking about the personal pronoun, that's where we have the first person singular, first person plural, second person singular, second person plural, and third person singular and third person plural. So this is something that makes Yoruba pronoun differs from a kind of way from the English pronoun. Then 3, respect and politeness. There is one thing you can never take away from Yoruba people, and that is respect. the Yoruba culture is a culture that plays importance on respect. So even this respect is evident in our pronoun and the way we address one another. For example, now, if I'm talking to someone that's my age, and I want to use you, I'll say Iwo. Now, I'm talking to someone that's older than me, or maybe someone that occupies an higher position more than me. I can't say Iwo to that person. As a typical Yoruba man, that is disrespectful. Talking to another person and say, Iwo ni mo ń bá sọ̀rọ̀, I'm talking to you. They will send you home. That no, your parent did not train you very well. Maybe you will be trained from outside. So when you are addressing an older person or someone that holds an important position, you use plural pronoun for that person. Even though you are talking to one person, you have to use plural pronoun. For example, I want to talk to another person, I will say, ẹ̀yin ni mò ń bá sọ̀rọ̀. You are the one I'm talking to. Whereas, if I'm talking to my age mate or someone that I'm older than, I will say, ìwọ ni mò ń bá sọ̀rọ̀. So, that respect is always part of our gene. It's in our blood. You can't take it away from us. So, even when we address people, it shows. And the last but not the least difference between English and Yoruba pronoun is contextualization. So that means these pronouns can change meaning based on the context in which you are using them. For example, if I'm telling someone that second person singular is you, so now I want to talk to another person, I can't say ìwọ. So I have to use second person plural, even for a singular person. That's the context in which you are using this pronoun can change the meaning of the sentence or the word. So I'm not saying these are all the differences between the English and Yoruba pronoun, but for the purpose of this lesson, we just limit it to these differences. And with that, we are done with the topic, Yoruba pronoun. If there is anything that's not clear that you need me to clarify on maybe on this topic, or there's something you feel like people should learn that I did not talk about, please put it in the comment section. And like I always say, your engagement keep us moving. Do well to subscribe to this channel and turn on the notification so that you get notified every time we upload new interesting videos like this. Till I see you in the next class. Cheers.